It's not only difficult to pursue a happiness, it's impossible to pursue a happiness. The United States Constitution guarantees the citizens of America the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And I am deeply convinced that it actually is that pursuit of happiness, that sense of it is my right to pursue my happiness, that leads to such great misery. You have the right to be happy, of course. It is our birthright. It is our nature. But the act of pursuing ensures that you will be like, is it the dog or the cat that chases its tail? The dog, okay. I'm not a pet person. So you'll be like the dog chasing its tail. Because happiness never can come. Not lasting happiness anyway. It's never about what I do. Now, I may enjoy it. I may receive temporary satisfaction and contentment and enjoyment. Superficial level happiness, sure. You can get that from lots of things. Doing something you like to do, being with people you like, seeing a good movie, having a nice dinner, going on a nice holiday. I mean, there's lots of things we can do that give us happiness. But the problem is, as soon as they're over, so is our happiness. That was a great movie. Loved it. But the amount that I loved the movie is no inoculation from the fight I'm about to get into in the car on the way home with the person I saw the movie with. 10 minutes out of the movie, I'm sobbing in the car. Great dinner, great party. Same thing, back in the car, fighting. Or you turn on the news and you hear something that upsets you, or you get a text message that upsets you. Whatever it may be. No amount of joy that I just got from a movie, a dinner, a party, something I did, has any inoculating power on how my emotion is just going to plummet a few minutes later when something that doesn't make me happy happens. And this is where we then spend our lives pursuing it. So, okay, now I'm depressed. Well, now we better stop for ice cream on the way home. Or now I need something to drink. Take me to the nearest bar. Then that wears off. Then now I need something else. So this is where the sages and the saints, the mystics of all of our religious traditions have always emphasized, go within. That happiness is within. It's not about what you do. It only comes from within. Now, you could have a passion. That's great. We all should have passions. Why not? But don't expect that passion to be the thing that's going to bring you any kind of a consistent state of happiness. So whether your passion is to create art or to create music or to meditate or to serve people or to read or to write, whatever it may be, it's going to work as long as you're doing that thing. And, God forbid your passion is to paint, but you can't sell a painting and you've got to put food on the table. And so you, instead of painting, need to get up every day and wait tables so there's food on your table. Well, now you can't do what you're passionate about because you're certainly not passionate about waiting tables. And so you're miserable all day. That's not any way to live. And so have a passion, sure. Have 10 passions. Make life your passion. Make living every moment in the truest, highest, most sincere, connected way your passion. Or make something else your passion, whatever it may be. But realize that happiness, deep, lasting, meaningful happiness, cannot come from what I do. It only comes from who I am. It comes from within. So don't look to that to make you happy. Don't keep pursuing happiness. Pursue a life of meaning. Pursue being of service to others. Pursue making a difference. Or pursue making money if that's what you want to do. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and tell you what to pursue, but pursue things that are actually attainable in the outer world. But don't pursue something that doesn't exist there. Otherwise, you end up on a wild goose chase. It's like, find the store that sells peace. Well, it doesn't exist. You can go to every single one of them. Not going to find it. You're not going to find your happiness out there at the end of a treasure hunt. You're going to find it on the inside. That is the treasure. There's a great story of a beggar who sat under a tree for his whole life every day and begged for food under the tree, and people would pass by and give him dry breadcrumbs and whatnot. And he died under the tree. And the village people decided, he loved this tree so much, he lived here his whole life, we really should bury him under this tree. So they start to dig, and they find a treasure chest of gold and diamonds and rubies, barely 6 inches below where he sat. He sat on a treasure, begging, because he didn't know what was inside. And that's how we live our lives. We act like beggars. Somebody give me happiness. Somebody do something that makes me happy. Without realizing we've got a treasure. All of that we're looking for in our pursuit is inside, but we're not digging in, we're begging out. Pursue in this direction. You seek through a spiritual practice of meditation, of inquiry, of prayer, the nature of who you are on the inside, the nature of the soul is infinite, expansive. It's the nature of the divine. It's light. It's love. It's peace. All of the attributes that we would put on the supreme reality are the attributes of who we are. And so the seeking is really a peeling off that which is not self. So there's a lot of different meditative practices of that. We'll start with one of them tomorrow, and the beginning of our satsang. I'd be happy to do that tomorrow. You peel back who you're not. And that creates the space into which you experience who you really are. And you experience that oneness with divinity. So that's what we mean by going in. Go in with prayer. Go in with folded hands to God. Oh God, I know you're in there somewhere. And I'm so sorry for all of the, tons of garbage I've dumped on you over the years, and I can't find you in there. But would you be so graceful to show yourself? Go in with prayer. Go in with longing. And you'll find it. But stop pursuing it outside. Do great things in the world. Absolutely. The inner pursuit does not mean we stop working in the world. But it means we stop looking in the world for that which is buried within myself. So the fruits of what I'm doing in the world that I'm looking for are not happiness, peace. That's supposed to come from within. The fruits of what I'm doing in the world should be satisfaction, an ability to be of service, an ability to be a tool in God's hands, good karma. But not the happiness and the peace that is who I am. That comes only from within.